Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm making sure that my spindle is squared to the table, front to back, left to right. And this is after I took my indicator on my plate here that I've made, loosened up the dovetail, set my indicator to where the finger pointed out here, and I ran up and down the surface of this vise. Now this vise is ground, so it's pretty good. It's like a 1, 2, 3 block or a parallel. And I got my column to where the spindle riser moves straight up and down. It was leaning forward. I had to loosen up these 4 bolts and push this whole plate back, tighten it down to where I only got a couple thousandths deviation from the top to the bottom of this, which is about 6 inches. So I'm happy with that for what I'm going to be doing with the machine. Then I took my little plate that mounts my indicator. I moved the dovetail over to where the finger's down on the table and put tension on it. You can see there I'm on 0. Basically what I'm trying to achieve is the spindle being straight front to back and left to right. And I did notice that I've played and modified this machine a little bit, so I had to put 5,000 shim under the bottom edge to get the spindle to come back up front to back. And if you'll notice what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put this mirror and it's still 12 degrees in my garage, so it's freaking cold. I'm going to zero out my indicator, and I'm going to start at the front first. I'm going to rotate it and go to the back. I don't know if you can see it in the mirror or not, but it's right at 1/2 thousandths off. So I'm very happy with that. So you're going to go front to back first, and then left to right. And the idea is to get it to where when you rotate your indicator all the way around, it stays pretty much on 0. So if we rotate it over here to the left, if you look in the mirror, it's still dead on 0. And if you rotate it over here to the finger is to the right, it's still dead on 0. And if we go all the way around to the back, and if you'll notice I've got a tool in here, so there's the center line, and I'm lining up the tip to that tool. I'm not going off of the indicator itself because that's offset to give me about a 3-inch circle. There you can see it's just about 1/2 thousandths off, front to back. And there it's on 0. And on the front, it's on 0. So I now know that my spindle is straight up and down and left to right to the table.